Alright.
Hi. Welcome. I'm Nesca. Osborne. We are going to be watching a Gundam video about...
Talking about the Dan voice actor losing his mind on Twitter. All that drama. I haven't seen this video, so let's check it out.
Yes, who had another gender adventure? I did!
What was that? We'll go back and start that from the beginning.
Why? Because you suck.
Yes, who had another gender adventure? I did!
Anime becoming popular in the West was a mistake.
Ranma, one half, makes you bi and trans.
Great.
What?
What? Why can't it just be a story?
Yeah, why? I knew that was coming when wrong.
It is such... I didn't like it at first, but then I started to get into it. I do prefer Yurusei Yatsuri better.
Yeah. Ranma's more episodic, I guess. It's kind of in the between Inuyasha and Yurusei Yatsuri.
It's the middle stepchild between the two. But Yurusei Yatsuri is definitely the better out of the three.
Great. The Hollywood and Netflix adaptations of cult classic animes are another sign of the creative rot we have to endure, marketed as made for modern.
What? One Punch Man live action movie update.
Really?
Who's making it? Japan or Netflix? If it's Netflix, it's gonna be shit.
Hey, you can't say that because of the One Piece one.
Okay, the One Piece one was good.
The One Piece one actually, because it was, because the creator actually had a hand in it and they didn't fucking ignore him. Like with Avatar, the Last Airbender one. Did you know the creator was working with it, but then they just kind of ignored him or something?
Or, yeah.
And he dropped ship.
Sheesh.
Ooh. Hey buddy, love your content. Seems good. Joining your next stream with friends. Add me on Discord at Itsagundam.
We don't...
We got Discord.
Not yet. We might in the future, but right now we don't have one.
I don't care for internet dramas. Besides talking about it like this. I don't know. I just don't Discord.
But
I have a Facebook that sits there and does nothing.
Continue.
I don't do Twitter.
Audiences. More often than not, these live-action adaptations are trash.
But thank you.
And if they aren't pure dog water, people believe them to be great shows because this time they didn't get pink eye.
Come on. It was pretty deep. I mean...
I enjoyed it.
I get some things are going to have to change. You can't condense...
Like, for example... You could sit there and be mad at the Sonic movie for removing characters like Rouge, and they changed like a lot of the core story themes out of the Sonic 2 battle game, but it actually came out really good. I love the subtle, well, not too subtle. It was kind of in your face with the Chow Garden. I thought that was fun.
What about, okay, the fourth one, I'll bet you they'll try to work her into the story.
Who?
Rouge. Since they got Amy.
No.
I don't know much about Sonic lore, so I'm in...
That they can cut Rouge without having any issues. They really can. Because her character is not really important, I guess.
Yeah.
She kind of was like a double agent. I think the only reason she was there was to have a character to be the opposite of Knuckles in the treasure hunting part. And then they just made her too sexy.
From the creative equivalent of a fart in the face.
Kakegurui, live action, American adaptation.
Kageguri?
Wait.
Kageguri.
The one, the anime I just showed you, right? The gambling one?
Yeah.
No!
I already can look at this and go, yeah, this is gonna fail so bad.
No! Leave it alone.
Kageguri's gonna like? Oh.
Of course, they just want to just change whatever. They were...
Oh,
Whatever. All this stuff.
they're gonna cut the horniness out of it. You know they are.
Oh, yeah. Ruin it more, yeah. It'd take the whole point of Kagaguri out of there. Just, no.
Revealed by Netflix.
Netflix adapting an anime and making characters randomly black? How creatively brave and not at all predictable or tiresome.
Hello, YouTube. I'd like to report a hate crime on the YouTuber known as Itsagundam.
For those of you that don't know, there's a war going on. It just happens to be taking place on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. And it's between the black Twitter anime editing community and the...
But they're just taking the original soul out of the show and then turning it into something else. Just make your own damn show.
Or at least try to do a one-to-one copy as best you can.
Even that doesn't work too well all the time. I mean, I don't know. I guess you and I didn't really mind like the live adaptation of like Bleach. Or when we watched JoJo.
Of course, to be fair, those were made in Japan.
Yeah.
Versus Netflix.
Yeah.
There's a vast difference.
But it's like at that point, just watch it animated.
Japanese people on Twitter.
I sip my Sephiroth cup.
This is fine.
You know
What are they, doxing?
what?
Doxing Animal Crossing? How do we...
What?
This is a common art style that has become prominent on Twitter in the last few years now. And it's called, and I quote, blackwashing of characters.
Here's my opinion. If you're doing it as like a fan art thing...
Well, yeah, because there's people like to do the gender swap stuff.
I mean, people do...
It's not that big a deal.
I mean, I've seen female Naofumi. I've seen female Naruto. You know, I've seen female...
But no. Here's the double standard. When someone takes a black character and turn them white, then they start going after your ass.
What was the trainer from Pokemon? I forget.
Anessa.
Yeah. So there was a big shit fit about 5 years ago when the game came out.
Uh-huh.
The game came out 5 years ago? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, it's old now.
Or someone drew her fan art and they were like, one shade too light, and people lost their fucking mind.
Exactly. That's so dumb. Why does it matter if it's fan art? If you want to make the character, if you want to change the character's gender, their ethnicity, whatever.
But when you're sending this to the creator and telling this is how the character should be, that's where I cross the line.
Yeah. If you're sitting there just criticizing how they originally made the character, then that's just disgusting.
Characters. This is where people edit screen caps from anime or draw popular anime characters to make them black. Now, I want to preface this by saying the same people turning anime characters black and cheering are the same people that are so quick to scream if a character that's perceived to be a minority.
Exactly, that's what we just said.
So, someone, I think, drew this, I think Pop Team Epic, the creator of Pop Team Epic.
Oh, yeah.
Drew this character, and she was, whoever it was like, this far off.
Yeah, I have a hard time coloring skin tones, you know?
Made one shade too light in fan art. Or, God forbid, someone uses a hairstyle that's only for black players, and I quote, on a white character in a video game.
As seen in 2020, the year that gave us the Summer of Love and the wacky equity wars.
A female gamer is chased off of Twitter for her Animal Crossing character.
Cute space bun. Ma'am, they're not space buns. They're Afro Puffs. Not sure the correct name. And they are meant for black girls. Us white girls cannot use them, so I advise you change them before...
Well, excuse you? It's called a fantasy for a reason. You are allowed to use whatever hairstyle and stuff you want in a cartoon-esque aesthetic.
Oh my god, people need to go out and touch grass or touch snow, depending on where you live right now.
Also, if someone styled their hair like that, who cares in real life?
Better one. From Star Wars. Princess Leia. The first Star Wars. Her hair was like that.
Oh yeah, and the buns.
Yeah.
A Sailor Moon, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah.
Before it's too late.
Do it and do it now!
Too late until what happens? Till others cancel her and put her name out there. So you want others to dox her for wearing a hairstyle. She shouldn't be wearing the hairstyle if she's white. Simple as that.
This is mental illness. Want
Yeah, he's right. It's mental.
How do you know this person's actually white? What if they're actually dark-skinned and they wanted to play as a white character? Huh? Just because the character's white in the game doesn't mean that they're necessarily white.
Go outside, touch grass.
Thought of that?
wanting to ruin someone's life for a hairstyle choice in a video game that was wildly popular during the lockdowns. Make it make sense. You can't, because you're probably a functioning human being.
Hey, these are not called space buns. These are actually called Afro Puffs. No buns. Could you please stop being a racist? And they spell racist wrong. With the new
They
hair.
spell racist wrong. Look, I can't spell either, but if I'm gonna insult you, I'm at least gonna spell check before I send an insult at you. Oh my god.
And be thankful that we have new things. This is a kid's game, and little ones do not need to see this content.
You know, some
fuck
people
is wrong
should
with
just
you?
That's not space buns, that's Afro Puffs for black people, not you.
Why is a...
What? Yeah. Why are you...
Oh my god.
I hate these white people that have the need to be like, oh, you're racist. You're the one doing...
By the way-
You're the one who's sitting there pointing out shit. Leave things alone.
I'm gonna point this out to you. It's always women with thick glasses and a double chin. Look at it. It's always white women. Thick, and usually they have their hair color. They have a piercing.
Because they got nothing better to do with their life. So they have to sit there and white knight over every little random piece of shit.
Go outside. Go walk around the block. Burn some calories off, and then touch some grass.
Space buns. She knew what the f she was doing. All the people saying it's a video game or under the tweet have no common sense. Like it's not hard to not appropriate our culture.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She was enjoying a video game and using a hairstyle that she thought was cute in the privacy of her own home. What a cave woman she...
The fact that this game is Japanese in origin, aren't they technically procreating?
Appropriating.
Appropriating. No, they're procreating. Everyone, let's all just procreate. Let's all just fuck.
We have all seen the Aka porn.
I'm sorry. Continue.
must be in the culture.
23-hour lockdown. Somebody called your little nephew was shot down. The culture's involved.
They really couldn't. They are clearly textured based off black people's hair. Very few white people could pull this off. Black people have been fighting for more representation. White people get it for free. Stop using black hair if you're white.
Oh my god, I can't keep up with this.
Why are you using these space buns? These are puffs. Or I call them bombs. These are for POC, not for people that are not POC. This represents black people. Please stop using them. This represents us, not you.
That was my face right there.
Doesn't that sound like racism? This is a space only for us. Don't you dare come here. God help you if a white person said that.
Is
You get the point.
racist.
Progressives drunk on power during 2020 and low on common sense or even human decency went after this woman till she deleted her account over Animal Crossing hair.
Weird.
Yes. See, this is why I do not play online games. Fuck online games. I only like the nice single-player ones. Of course, then I'm sure someone's gonna come up and bitch to me.
This ain't even online games. This is just drama on Twitter.
No, it's Animal Crossing. It's on. She was sharing her stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, you can play Animal Crossing online.
Oh, I didn't know that. My bad.
Yeah. That's how you can connect to people and junk. That's why I got the Nintendo Online for that period of time, because I wanted to get stuff, and then I was like, I hate dealing with people.
Anyway, Splatoon, a game you haven't played, drama.
Oh, I know of it, though, because it's on Super Smash.
Lest we forget the Splatoon drama of October, regarding fan art of a character called Marina not being considered black enough. The female voice actor for the character made the mistake of liking the art and retweeting it. She was then dragged on Twitter for being a racist.
Where is your guard?
Really?
So the voice actor liked the art. Oh my god. I assure you the next few videos are going to be funny. I just need to get through this.
Okay.
Where is your guard now?
It all started on October 10th. This little fan edit that any normal, rational person would look at and wouldn't think twice about was then retweeted by a woman called Shadow, Wear the Damn Mask.
You are a thief of joy.
Wear the mask. I wonder how they voted.
Oh, is that like a reference to the whole COVID thing?
Yes, wear the mask. Put your mask in.
Suffocate your brain! You do not need to think. The world will think for you.
Breathe in. Breathe in your nasty smelling breath. By the way, that's every time, like, I did not realize how bad my breath can smell sometimes that I had to force to wear a mask and breathe it back in through my nose.
Now you know my pain.
Anybody else?
Why do you lighten her skin color? The eyedropper tool exists. It's crazy that people get criticized for not matching the RGB of the skin perfectly.
This sparked a chain of events that would span months. The damage she created with her virtue signaling could last for years from the way things are looking. So, she did what any progressive would do after kicking a hornet's nest.
She ran off the internet, never to return, because apparently people are waiting for her.
I would just leave the internet at this point. LOL. She did irreversible damage to Black and Japanese Twitter, and both of them are waiting for her to unlock her account. Japanese Twitter finds out about American nonsense and bitching over skin tone fan art. The actual voice actress for the character loved the OP's art too, by the way.
Yes, we have to burn her at the stake.
Suspect acted suspiciously, was belligerent sexy, and behaved as if he had something to hide. Surveillance terminated.
Marina's English voice actor just deleted all of her tweets pertaining to the fan art drama, due to all the harassment she received. I wonder how hard this will be swept under the rug.
I singled out a few of the unhinged tweets from this little video clip. Get ready for copious amounts of undocumented autism.
I don't want to rate any more brain rot.
Yeah, you're just anti-black, LOL. There's no valid...
Is this just passing the racism on someone else? If you're going to sit there and call someone else racist for no real reason, I think it's actually you who is the racist. You are the one trying to look for any little nitpick thing just to say, hey, black people and white people are different based off of looks, and that's it.
Don't ration with an illogical person.
Excuse you can come up with through this. There's too much access on the internet to history and research for you to willfully be this ignorant about it. Like, they can say whatever about skin color. Cute is cute. And if it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. Girl octopus can mimic color. Not the point?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, if it looks good, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, even if it doesn't look good, it's someone's representation. Just don't sit there and be like, hey, I did it better, and just stop being assholes.
Also being like, but I'm mixed, doesn't take away your anti-blackness.
Person writes like a retard.
Unambiguously, black people face the brunt of it, not mixed folks. So you quite literally don't get to have a say on what is and what isn't okay.
So there you go. So if you're mixed race, you can't say anything about this. You can't have it.
What about this person? What's their ethnicity that they're allowed to say whatever they want?
Well, I like Gundam comment on this because he's half Indian.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Mm-mm. Yeah, Gundam's like half Indian. I forget what the other half is.
Oh, fun fact, I'm getting a DNA test because I have no idea what the fuck I am.
I like how when they sent that example, though, I thought that was your actual
I know.
results.
That was funny.
Like, how are you, like, 20% Northern African?
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, that was just,
An example they sent you.
yeah, and we thought it was, like, a thing. And then it said, like, I was Scottish.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm Scottish. I'll be surprised
Opinion
if
about
I'm
it. You're
Scottish.
practically white to them. In this person's mind, they're fighting fascism and not being a terminally online dweeb that's pretty much racist as all hell.
This is a clear case of Alice just being ignorant on why whitewashing is harmful or even what whitewashing is. I just hope that she'll be educated on the matter for the future, but it is tragic that her words will be used to undermine the valid concerns of dark-skinned people. Yes, 100%. Speaking of which, I advise that once this post inevitably gets into the wrong crowd, that you shut off the comments and limit your DMs as quickly as possible, but keep speaking out about this.
Yes, you're a freedom fighter. You're a hero. You're harassing a voice actor.
God.
You're saving the world.
Yeah, white supremacists and other weirdos have been on my ass since last night. I'm just tired of all the bigotry in the world. To be fair, shit's low-key tiring.
Hurting over there.
I'm not even reading the rest of this. This is so stupid. It's an echo chamber of Chuck. Ugh.
Me harassing a voice actress for liking fan art that I deemed whitewashing? That's fine. People telling me I need to go outside and touch grass. They're white supremacists.
Just like what you said.
Yes, go outside, touch grass, go walk around the block a couple times.
Go look at the world. Go look at how people act around each other. It's the whole thing's just sad, really.
Yeah.
Speaking truth to power.
This turn of stupid events caught the eye of Japanese netizens, and we had a full-fledged internet war on our hands.
Go Japan.
Congratulations to the Americans who decided to harass B-Cube over art.
Okay, name the characters.
Anya, what is his name from Reign of Kings?
Boji.
Boji.
Uh-huh.
Female black version of
Is it female?
the way the facial leakers look.
It's Tanjiro.
Tanjiro, my brain slipped, and then Deku.
Yeah.
Which, if this is just fan art, again, I don't care.
Yeah.
If you're fan art, if you sell, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because of your shenanigans, you broke open the floodgates, and now many Japanese netizens are finally picking up on all the art fixing.
What are the other ones?
The sound Hashira dude, I can't remember his name.
Nezuko.
And more My Hero stuff.
What's this character supposed to be?
Someone from My Hero.
Happening with their shows by Western tourists.
It is a good point. They are tourists. No normal person who enjoys anything sits there and goes,
Oh, wait, I think both of these look good. Is that just me?
Yeah, they both look fine.
There's also that new Yandere Dark Elf.
Oh yeah, that looks interesting.
It looks like this in a weird way. You watch, someone's gonna bitch about it.
Yeah, they're always gonna
I'd like to see this character look like me. There hasn't been a day I ever looked at Batman and said, I need Bruce Wayne to look like me. Because he's not me. He's Bruce Wayne. He's Batman.
You are racist.
Don't worry, they're doing...
Yeah. I need... Just like how I hate what they did to Pokemon Go, I hate the avatars now because they just look so ugly. It's like I never asked for my avatar to look like me. It's a game, it's a fantasy and stuff. You don't want to look like yourself.
it too. However, black people are crazy about drawing fan art that ignores the original settings and making characters look black.
The Japanese were now fed up with the American progressives to the point of where it was understandable. They even made a massive post explaining to Japanese artists how to avoid autistic users in America.
I won't read the whole thing. I'll just pick out the funny parts. Because it's massive, dude. Now we're going to skip to... We'll go to page 2.
What to do if you're approached negatively about your artwork. Please check the account information about the user who is disparaging or demanding you change or remove your artwork. if the biography or header image contains any of the following. Age information, usually represented by a number.
It's so true.
Yeah, see this? I don't even know what this means. I don't care. The minute you see pronouns in bio, I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I see these. This and this might as well be the same at this point.
Yep. Oh my.
I'm glad they actually made a checklist where don't even argue with these retards online. You're wasting your time.
Below 18. The following acronyms: BLM, ACAB.
I don't even know what that one is.
Gender pronouns: he, him, she, her, they, them. The following emojis. Alternate lifestyle choices: polypan,
Demi, yeah.
and demi. Imaginary gender identity.
Imaginary gender.
I mean, I know that my YouTube character here, I'm portraying myself as a goddess. I'm not delusional. I know I'm just a human behind the face.
You're only 2D right now. We can discriminate against you.
It's no different than when I wear a costume.
I.e. genderqueer. Any form of the word feminist. Any reference
What?
Any form of the word feminist.
to K-pop group. Any
reference
You're pausing too much.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh. Any reference to K-pop groups.
Why is...
reference to mental illness, bipolar, autistic, Asperger's syndrome, etc. An avatar or header with characters from Pokemon, Super Smash Bros., Animal Crossing, or My Hero Academia.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
really?
this is so on the nose, it's vicious.
You may ignore any criticism from these accounts. They should be considered warning signs that the user you are dealing with is either a person under the age of 18, a person lacking mental stability, or a person otherwise lacking mental maturity. All of said users have one goal in common. They are here to push an agenda. They wish to silence you, to suppress your ability to present your artwork because it does not fit their ever-fluid standards. If you're targeted by an account that is met with the preceding criteria, you may do any of the following. Ignore, block, and mute. Report the user for targeted harassment. Here's a sample of a user account, which...
This is so on the money, it's funny. It's so crazy.
That is so funny. They actually have a checklist now. Yeah, if you fall into one of these, just ignore them. Nux said always to mute. Don't ever block. Because if you mute, they see you block them. Then they're going to make, say, Lolly Lover 69 goes after you. Those make Lolly Lover number 70 and go after you.
Oh.
Versus, if you just mute, they're just going to yell at you, never going to see it.
Oh, and no one else sees it too, right?
Nope, and it just goes into the vein. They're yelling into the void.
Is that on YouTube?
I don't know. I know Twitter, I know Facebook, I know Instagram has that.
Because I want to do that.
Even the Japanese have pretty much have it down to a formula of human being that has gone stir-fry crazy from being terminally online and lacking any natural social cues with normal human beings. You might think that I'm crazy for saying this, but common sense isn't very common.
Here's the one that you wanted to show me. I'm so sad because I really like... I watched the English version of Dan Da Dan. I really liked their voice actors. They did a really good job, but they're crazy.
Don't
On December 6th, Linkcoms decided to do a race swap of the now popular Dan Da Dan character. If you were to look at the echo chamber in the timeline, people loved it. But keep in mind, some of the tweets were hidden by the author. The American voice actor for the main character in Dan Da Dan used her art as his PFP. The too long didn't read on this guy is he complained about black characters should be voiced by black people, but he didn't have any bones of taking the lead role for a character that obviously isn't black. Rules for the night.
Technically, technically they're Japanese.
It's still not the same race.
But still, technically then nobody from America, unless they're descendant of Asian descent, especially unless they're Japanese.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I mean, it's like the Apu from The Simpsons.
right.
For years, he was voiced by a white guy, and no one gave a shit until 5-6 years ago, and they just cut him out of The Simpsons.
Which is really dumb. Apu was a really good character.
Now they just cut the whole Simpsons at this point. Why is it still going?
Why is anything still going? Aliens,
For me.
take us.
Every time there's a black actor cast in a role in a fantasy where their source material version is lighter skinned, someone always has something to say about it. So tiring. It doesn't affect the character whatsoever. It's okay.
Same guy just a year earlier.
The reason white people in common cases shouldn't be playing POCs isn't a matter of color, it's culture. Speaking for black people, we know what a barbershop sounds like on Sundays, what a hot comb smells like when it's going through your hair. It's not the color, it's the culture.
Interest and it's gone.
After facing 1% of what we face from the other side on a daily basis,
He locked his account. And guess who went to Blue Sky?
He blocked his account and he went over to Blue Sky, which is just becoming another echo chamber that's going to eventually...
That's another media I will never partake in.
Oh, I want to see if Gundam makes a Blue Sky account and see how quickly it gets banned. There are people who like Gundam who made an account, posted nothing, and got banned immediately. It's becoming an echo chamber at that point.
Crazy.
Hi, it's our boy, AJ.
I deactivated my Twitter so the races have nothing to interact with. Don't worry, I'm fine, guys.
The reaction.
You know, the reason why those sites fail is because people like this, they like... I know people hate it, but they end up... It's like a weird addiction where they like it. When you go to an echo chamber, you're not going to get rage bait.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit there with your thoughts and no one's really gonna care.
Outside of the echo chamber of the timeline for this Dun re-edit was less than stellar.
This is a declaration by the overseas voice actor that they support the racism that disrespects the original work by turning characters black and excluding Japanese people, changing the icon image of the X account to a Japanese exclusionary black and hate image. It expresses blasphemy against the original work and discrimination against Japanese people. This is an international issue. Officially, please remove this voice actor from his role immediately.
Damn!
I really don't understand them. They are
Make it
hypocrites.
turn around.
There are still many racists who say that changing the face of a Japanese character is not discrimination. And, as you can see from the quote, they say it's great drawing because the character is not Japanese. If you point this out, you'll be called a racist. Their IQ is too low to even understand what discrimination
There you go.
Room temp IQ.
There you go.
is. When Japanese people speak up, they are told you're just a white person pretending to be Japanese. Then Japanese
Really?
people shouldn't have dreadlocks. Looks like 2 bombs weren't enough. Wow. If this isn't
That's some Johnny Somali BS there.
Oh, we'll get into that a little bit later.
racism, then what is?
In the middle of all this drama, the artist posted another re-edit. Then she was...
Is that Lucy from...
That's Lucy in her Aries form.
Again, I don't think if it's just fan art, I don't care.
Yeah, it's cute. Whoop-de-doo.
Community noted about re-editing screen caps from anime and selling them. When she was found out, she quickly hid her Twitter.
New commission sheet. If interested, DM me.
That makes
I'm not
sense.
selling.
No, that's, back up.
Found out,
Hold
she
on.
quickly hid her Twitter.
New commission.
Yeah, it's Misa Misa. And,
And
Power from...
Power, yeah.
By the way, I think this person got shit because they actually just took a manga panel. And all they did was click and change the color, and that's it. They didn't redraw it or anything. That's what I think people got upset with. They're just taking actual, just clips of the show. Not changing anything, just changing the color on the skin, and that's it.
Yeah, that's getting pretty racy.
That's also lazy, and then turn around and selling it as their own art.
Yep.
Sheet. If interested, DM me. I'm not selling or editing anyone else's art. These are all anime screenshots, by the way. Anyways, bye. Editing then selling screenshots of anime violates Japanese copyright law. Even if the copyright infringement occurs overseas via the internet, the infringement is deemed to have occurred in Japan, and the Japanese copyright law may apply.
And as you can see, black edit is $15. So, if you look at...
$15? You're selling your art for at least $12. And you actually put effort into it.
Meh.
her own thing, she did technically out herself.
You are racist.
Oh, well, what does it matter, right? I mean, she's 16. I can't expect her to be on the ball. Let's face it. The teenagers today, the future's not looking bright.
Do you know how many months make up 1 year?
Is it 12?
Yeah. Do you know what the first month is?
September.
January.
Yeah, you know that because your birthday's in a week.
Yeah.
Stupid, no? September.
Do you know how many continents there are?
There's at least 30. I know that.
There's 7. I guess he's confusing with countries, but even then, that doesn't make no fucking sense.
Yeah.
The overarching issue is that the mindset around blackwashing of popular anime characters while simultaneously condemning any character for being whitewashed is a double standard, and people of America have grown tired of those. And the rest of the world, especially Japan, has no interest in facilitating such things. This creates, for lack of a better word, racism between the two groups. It creates anger, it creates animosity, it creates a division. And when you have people over here, especially liberal white women, saying things like this,
whitewashing seeks to deny a character's race. It comes from a place of hatred and racism. Blackwashing, or rather the act of making fan art of a character as a black person, is made with the intention to...
You know,
what?
This is exactly why I was never able to be lesbian.
Oh, that's probably the next video I'm going to show you. But, yeah, it's the funny thing about double standards. They're not for everybody.
I could not stand these bitches.
to yourself as that character. It's made with love.
It doesn't make sense, because you could say the same of whitewashing. You can't really make these sort of, is it a false equivalency? I'm a little tired of all of this, and I can't really articulate myself well. Forgive me for not being verbally dexterous today. But all in all, it's just another day of stupid minutia. And frankly, I'm of the mindset if I don't like seeing things changed, call me crazy. But if I'm attached to a character, or I respect or admire a character, I admire that character for who they are. I don't need them to look like me or be me to relate to them. This stems from a generation of people that are incapable of relating to anything unless it pretends directly to them, unless it mirrors them. I dare say that we now have a generation of people that suffer from narcissism on a massive scale. And what can be done about it? Probably nothing, because
people have to be willing to change themselves. And most people find themselves infallible. As much as I make fun of Darkside Phil, he isn't an outliner. He may be the norm when you really think about it. And that's enough.
Like, for example, it changed what Sephiroth looks like. He wouldn't be the same for me. And that would just drive me crazy.
Well, it's not only that, people don't have an imagination anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just...
Make up your own evil villain. Leave mine alone.
Anyway, that's where you want to end this video here?
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Stop making things different. Make your own stuff.
We're being stupid. Bye.
Be creative.